Hello, this is Kazesaurus Studios, and after a few months in development, we are finally ready to show off Gline, a 2D retro monster collecting RPG inspired by Pokemon and Dragon Quest monsters. We've been working on this game for a few months now, and recently completed our first milestone, which was creating a playable prototype with core features of the game. Here you can see a glimpse of our battle system, but before we show off more, we have to go back a little bit to where it all started. Back in 2021, a few of us got together to work on a retro JRPG set in medieval Japan. We worked on it for about 6 months, tackling the core features of the game like combat, exploration, and quests. This is the only build we have left, and as you'll see in a second, the UI is completely broken, but this was all about combat. We didn't set any clear goals for this project, and because of that, we all slowly lost interest. Ultimately, we decided to scrap the game, and we all moved on to other projects. If we fast forward to 2023, I started working on a small prototype of Pokemon's combat system. I was having fun and reached out to one of the members from the last project to see if they were interested in collaborating again. They were, and we got to work. We created a small prototype with placeholder UI and monster sprites, setting up things like status effects and items to be used in battle. We started laying out maps, designed some monsters to catch, created a type system, and found a team. Currently, we have 6 people. From there, we started prototyping the world, like walking through grass and wild monster encounters. And of course, with wild monster encounters comes catching monsters. You can see the first implementation here, which was just a changed sprite. It's rough, but it works. Not the prettiest thing, but like I said, it works. And from here, we created a real capture animation, and this one looks pretty awesome. Next, we created our main character and started thinking about the world they are in and started on the beginning of the story. The player starts in Taka Village. It's a small town in the northern part of the mountains. Very few people and very few visitors. The only people that come to battle your father. He's a very successful battler, and today's his last match. After he retires, he gives you 3 monsters to start your own battling journey, and with that, your adventure begins. And these 3 monsters are the starters for our game. Mickey, a water type. Mantis Ninja 1, which is still a working title, this is the grass starter. And then Embert, a fire type. When you leave town, you get your first battle. Gline has a tier system of trainers, and new trainers always start in the bottom tier. Defeating other trainers and special gatekeeper trainers allow a trainer to move up to the next tier. When a player reaches the top tier, they get invited to the championship tournament and can become Gline's champion. This is an example of a special gatekeeper trainer. Defeating them allows the player to move up 1 tier. Gatekeepers are all elite level trainers who are hand selected for this position, but they are given restrictions about battling to make it fair for trainers of all levels to challenge them. We will explain more about this system in a future video. For now, we can show off the different starters doing some attacks. For this prototype, we created a small area. We created 2 towns and an area in between, just for testing out all the features and mechanics of the game, see how things feel, and fix any bugs that came up. This is Taka Village where the player starts, and this is the next area. The mine on the top left is where the gatekeeper trainer is. We have our next milestone set for February 2024, and we're working on a lot of things, like new monsters, fixing up and finalizing the UI for the game, more trainers to battle, music, and much more. If you would like to know more about Gline, feel free to join our Discord and talk to us, or follow us on Twitter or X. Links are in the description. Thank you for watching.